we've got yet another challenge for each and every one of you.
Previously on LFG.
Today we're going to focus on character. Our special guest, CM Punk.
Do you know who the you are?
I've waited for this moment. Look you dead in the eye. Make you bend the knee.
I have had anger problems. Those anger problems got me to where I am today, an Olympic gold medalist.
As soon as I get back, and me and you step in that ring, I am going to make you my little bitch. I'm done, and I'm in this for myself. So how do you like them apples?
I should have got up and backhanded his ass.
So pissed off at Shiloh. He, for whatever reason, just didn't get up.
If Shiloh cuts a promo, Team Undertaker gets the point. The point goes to Jasper.
That mic isn't a pipe bomb because it never blew up. I'm here to show real violence.
I need you to kind of hone in and figure out who Shiloh is. And Shiloh, to me, is the guy that did that interview last week. That's who it is. I need you to dial in on that guy.
Okay.
You can't be missing these opportunities, man.
Yes, sir.
That's what you're doing here. You're setting yourself apart from everybody else that's in this room.
Yes, sir.
And I know it's in there because I saw you, I saw what you had to say. I can see the passion. An opportunity will come.
Yes, sir.
And it will come soon.
Yes, sir.
And when it does, I want you to seize it and know it and kill it, man.
Absolutely.
All right?
I'll be ready. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it.
Shiloh is anxious to redeem himself and earn a point for The Undertaker. Taker currently trails Booker T by 2 points in the battle for the first ever LFG championship belt. But before Shiloh gets the chance, Shawn Michaels has different plans for the future greats today.
There's been a lot of positive feedback from the legends. A lot of people look as if they're getting more comfortable in the ring. The one problem we do have is there are still people that have yet to be in the ring. So today, those of you that have not been in the ring are going to get in there. And I know you think, well, I've been in there. Not in front of the crowd. I mean, this job thrives on that audience. All right, so this is the time to get in there, sink or swim. All right, thank you.
Well, here we go.
Welcome to the ultimate proving ground. 16 future greats. Four legends.
He is the epitome of WrestleMania.
Nia broke down barriers for women.
Demon, get the table. Can you dig that, sucker?
A chance to win an NXT contract. Every legend has a first chapter, and the future starts now.
Tonight, a handful of future greats will finally get a taste of the spotlight in front of a live audience. Elijah Holyfield, Bailey Humphrey, Serena Linton, Panina Tuilepa, Tatiana Dumas, and Chris Island. They've all yet to experience the energy of that live crowd.
Obviously, our whole team was involved in the faction match. But this is much, much different. Tonight, they're out there on an island by themselves. And it will be their first matches in front of a crowd. No faction to help, one-on-one in front of a live audience. This is where the rubber meets the road. Well, I think it's about that time, man.
Yes, sir. I'm ready to go.
I feel it, man.
Excitement came at first, then immediately like, oh, shoot, I have to go do this. What am I going to do? Just started thinking, the moves, who I wanted to wrestle.
Let me ask you this. Who do you think you can have the best match with? Because I want you to shine. I want you to look good. I want you in there with somebody you really feel confident with.
If I had to say the person I feel the best working with who give me the best match, I feel it has to be Anthony Luke.
Anthony?
Yeah.
Okay, Tony Luke. Okay, hang on a second. Hey, Book, you got a second?
What up, man?
Hey, man.
So, Elijah, he's going to have his first match, and it's up to you, but he'd like to work with Tony Luke.
You feel like Anthony could take you to the promised land, is what you're saying?
He can definitely help me.
That's what you're saying? That's all you know what? You know, I get it. Yeah, that's all I just need to hear you say it.
Elijah, smart decision choosing Anthony Luke to guide you through this dance. Let's get it.
Chris hasn't had an opportunity to wrestle in front of people yet. So, I know you've had some matches, yeah?
So are you suggesting Chris versus Drake?
Yes.
Think it's a good match?
I think it would be a great match.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I love the confidence that Mickey has in me. Since I was 6 years old, I've played in sports. I don't know anything else than making my coach proud. And to know she holds me to this high expectation, I can't wait to meet it.
You do what you got to do to make sure he has a great match, and you do what you got to do to make sure you get over with those people in your first outing.
I got to let you know something. It's time for you to have your first match.
In front of a crowd?
In front of a crowd.
Show them what I got?
Show them what you got. I mean, this is the test of all tests.
I went through a roller coaster of emotions. This is the first time the crowd's gonna see me, the first time I'm wrestling in front of a bunch of people, and so it was excitement, but nerves, and just a bunch of adrenaline.
All right, let's get it done. Boom.
Bailey will face off against Danny in her match.
Really excited to get the news that I have my first singles match in front of a crowd. I got to go in front of the crowd and do that really cool mixed tag match, but this is the first time I'm gonna see my name out there and, you know, get a chance to really personally interact with the crowd, so I'm ready to take it on.
A match between Serena and Penina is also set.
Getting the news that I'm gonna have my first singles match in front of the crowd, all the emotions you can think of, anxious, nervous, excited.
For me, everything that I've been working for since I got here, since the day they gave me that contract and brought me into my first training, I was ready for it.
The card is booked, and the competitors are eager to seize the moment. However, some of the other future greats have mixed emotions about the direction of the day.
I think I've wrestled more than everybody. I think every time we've been together, I've had a match, and it's the most fun thing we get to do. That's why we prepare. That's why we do everything we do, is for those moments. So it's tough to have to sit by and watch other people get to do what I really want to do.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, life's about roller coasters, ups and downs. Like, it wouldn't make any sense for me to just constantly be in the spotlight.
Why wasn't I picked? Why am I not stepping out in front of the NXT crowd to showcase who I am and what I can bring?
Before the matches take place tonight, the legends gather the future greats and give them some unique perspective, if not inspiration, by showing off their own humble debuts in pro wrestling.
Team Bella! Everything you see here is exactly what you should never do. But everything you see here is exactly what you should do. Watch. First match is extremely important.
Bubba Ray just clocked Donnie Allen!
It's the first time you get to apply what you had been dreaming about and training for so long.
Let's do it.
From Death Valley, I give you The Undertaker. The Undertaker is now revealed. I never heard of him. Take holy cow!
I don't know that there'll ever be anything more pressure-filled than your very first match in front of people. Now you're going to have to put your skills to the test, right? What have you learned, and can you apply them and evoke emotion and reactions from crowds?
Look at the look on the face!
Sometimes it can set your direction for the rest of your career.
A 3 count! Wasn't even a scheduled matchup! What the hell?
Now, after you've watched this technical wrestling masterpiece, do you have any questions?
How did you get the crowd so behind you?
That's a great question! I have no idea, but it worked. This is why I told you, do none of this, but do all of this. None of this, because none of this will work for you. But somehow, this stupidity worked for me. Listen to the crowd. They'll tell you if they like something. They'll tell you if they hate something. If they're silent, they're indifferent. Indifference, the worst. I'd rather them despise you than not care about you.
It's all about not caring what people are going to think of you and going out there being fully yourself or fully engaging in a character that you have in mind for yourself.
It's funny when I watch it back, I look very calm, cool, and collected. But if you were inside of my head right now, I'm looking around the ring and I'm like, holy crap, the ring is full of nothing but WWE Hall of Famers. And one, I'm trying to figure out who the Undertaker is. And two, I'm trying to get this character over. Throughout your careers, you're going to be put in situations like this where you're going to have to do something different. And if you don't have a certain amount of feels, you shouldn't be out there.
That made me feel better because I was like, okay, like that's normal for me to be that nervous or, you know, to have those butterflies. And he was like, you just have to channel it in the right direction. And that really helped put my mindset into like, okay, I got this.
Yeah, not my best tombstone, but I got it figured out.
It's over for that guy.
You have to have realistic expectations of what your first match is going to be like. Almost guaranteed something will go wrong. Whew. It's funny how fast this will all fly by, too. I mean, it does. It really just seems like yesterday. Not a tattoo on me either. Look at that. Elijah and Bailey, I think when I talk, they're just like, you can see it in their face. They're just trying to soak up everything that they can get.
I was very nervous, just it being my first match, not really knowing how to put it together. What I know so far, would that be enough for the crowd? I was very worried about that. But if he can do it, I can do it, man. You know, he wakes up and puts his boots on just like I do. So I just put myself in that mind frame of trying to be like him.
Before your music starts, before you make that entrance, just take a minute to enjoy the process. I want that memory in your head of what that first walkout is like, because you only get one. They're going to be nervous as hell, as they should be, but I think they're going to knock it out of the park.
As the day's matches inch closer and anxiety continues to build, it's time for Booker T and Mickie James to screen their debuts.
I'm thinking about my mistakes I'm going to be making here. All of the stuff that I talked to you guys about, I'm not going to do any of it right here. I swear.
We are getting ready to see two big and bad men in WCW newcomers, Harlem Heat.
And those ain't two happy campers, Tony. Take a look at them.
We're going to beat the hell out of these guys. I can tell that already.
Mickie James, the newest diva here on Raw, and now ready for her debut singles match.
I can tell you I was so nervous here. Like, I had never performed in front of that large of a crowd before, and it was terrifying. There's no nerves like that first match, and they're never great, but it's just to get that underneath your belt, that experience, and to get those nerves off, so that way, when you go out there for your second match, you just can only get better and better and better.
2 years in the business, 2 years in right here, just trying to find myself. This whole thing is trying to find myself. It's huge. It's a huge moment to have that first match in front of a live crowd. And that's what I was looking for with these young kids, exactly how they was gonna approach that moment. Two green kids, just like yourselves, trying to make it in this business. I missed the high five right there, left my brother hanging, just because I was in the moment. I was totally in the moment right there. You can feel it, man.
There was a term that my trainer at the time would use, and it was called over-prepared. And that's really what I hope for you all, to keep practicing and getting your reps. And what do they say? 10,000 hours to master anything, right? You're not gonna get this overnight.
I know it was your first TV match, but where were you at in your career?
I had been wrestling almost 6 years at that point. It took me that long to make it to TV. That's the difference. It's like, that's why I say, you guys are on a fast track.
It just put things into perspective for me. We're very blessed. We get to have the best coaching and the best training. And, you know, I've been here a few months and I'm having the opportunity to go in front of a crowd. This is a really cool opportunity and I really need to just take it all in and soak it all in.
This actually, I always say, was the best time in my career because sky's the limit from that point. I look at myself right here, and then I look at my final match in WCW. I'm winning the World Heavyweight Championship and the U.S. Championship.
Booker T! Booker T! Booker T!
For me, the dream was not just to be a part of it. I wanted to be the best.
If you could go back and tell that girl any piece of advice before she went out, what would you say?
Wow. I would say don't compare yourself to other people because nobody's career is going to be the same. Be a little bit kinder to yourself, right? Because it's never going to be perfect.
How did you handle that crowd when you first walked out and you really saw what you were in front of?
It was scary. It was terrifying. It was amazing, but also terrifying, you know, because I've been waiting for this moment. I'm excited about it or whatever. And it's not until you are in the center of the ring and you can really like take a look around. The trick was always I looked up, and I looked at those people up there. If they can see you, these people can see you, right? So if I could make sure that those people could see me and see what I was doing, that would be my thing that I would tell you.
To realize, wow, my coach had to start somewhere too. How hard she had to fight just to get that debut and how serious she took it. It makes me want to take my debut even more serious than she did just to make her proud.
All right, that's a wrap.
Welcome back here to NXT!
It's showtime, and as the crowd continues to file in, the future greats prep themselves backstage for their big moment in the spotlight.
This your first time wearing it?
Oh yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Okay. I look badass. You kidding me? Look at this. Just made me look good.
But even at this early stage, some have more experience than others.
Hey.
Coach?
Good?
Yes, sir. This week, I'm responsible for Chris Island. He's having his first match in front of the crowd.
We're kind of in a weird spot.
Yeah.
We're looking to earn a point.
Need it.
Need it?
Need it.
Right? But we also have to make sure that the person that we're working with gets through it also.
Yep. Most of the time when I go out there, I'm with somebody that's even more experienced than me, and I'm the rookie. And now I've got to reverse the roles and do that for Chris tonight. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm confident.
I'm looking forward to the people. Like, I just want something. I want like a ooh or a ah or a no, anything really. I'll take anything.
Any reaction is better than no reaction.
I'll take
That's
anything.
for sure.
I'm just looking forward to hearing it. Come on, man. Come on. I'm about to be in front of the people. The promised child is about to be in front of the people. This is all I've asked for.
First time in front of a live crowd, we got to make them feel it. All right? When it's time to bring the hammer down, bring the damn hammer down.
It was nerve-wracking having to, one, lead me and Serena through the match and then also be like a base for her. You know, just to start both of our journeys, like me in front of the crowd in her first match ever. But I thrive under pressure.
You're going to do great.
Thank you.
It's okay to be nervous. Yeah. I think you should start worrying when you're not nervous anymore.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll ever fully be ready for something like that. It's just something you have to just rely on the training that I've had, which again is like such a short amount of time.
My goal heading into this match with Elijah is to make sure I put him over and make him look like the best superstar that he can be. It's a huge responsibility, so I realized that I had to perform to the best of my abilities.
On hand is WWE superstar Maxine Dupree to lend support to her fiancé.
You can go out there and kill it.
That's easy.
Yeah,
That's really what I was made to do.
it was. This is a conversation that we always have before where it's like just reinstilling the confidence, reminding him of all the little things that you forget when the nerves hit you, that I forget when the nerves hit me. So just making sure that he's grounded and calm, that way he can go out there and give the best performance he can give.
Anthony's opponent, Elijah Holyfield, is feeling the intensity as he waits to perform his first singles match, regardless of crowd or no crowd. And adding to the moment is the fact that his mother is also here in attendance tonight.
Having my mom there for my first match, it's like a level of comfortability. She's never missed a game, never missed anything I've ever done, so it was very special.
Before it all starts, just take a minute. Just take a minute, soak it in and enjoy it.
Yes, sir.
Right? You only get one first match.
Yes, sir.
So make sure It's everything you want it to be.
Taker just kind of told me, just enjoy the moment. That was his biggest thing. He's like, regardless of what happens, you remember this moment for the rest of your life. Suck it all in and go out there and let it all hang out.
Y'all ready?
Ready.
Yeah? Excited?
Yeah. Excited. Nervous.
Nervous? Yeah. For different reasons.
Yep. I already took my nervous poop, if you were wondering.
The moment has arrived, and to avoid being a distraction, the legends have taken their seats backstage tonight and get ready to take in all the action. And first up in the ring, Bayley and Danny. And while there's excitement in the air, there's also cause for concern.
I've been dealing with some hip and back issues for a few weeks now, and I was scared. Full transparency, I was terrified. I didn't want to land anything wrong. I didn't want to take anything wrong. Honestly, I think injuries get worse when you don't do things 110%. But that fear was there.
The 10 minutes before walking out is the most nerve-wracking part. I was about to crap my pants, but the minute the music turns on, I can't describe it. It's like a light switch just goes off, and it's just like, I'm here, and I'm ready to do this.
Here we go.
Woo-hoo!
Well, she looks like she feels good.
Yeah, she got that little adrenaline pump. She's ready to go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Stamford, Connecticut, Danny Sokleski.
Nick Joseph, Jeremy Borash, ringside, and JB, we've seen this young expiring superstar in the past.
We certainly have, but we have not seen this one.
Ooh.
Bayley Humphrey about to make her way to the ring. This is her debut inside a WWE ring right here on LFG. And her opponent from Chandler, Arizona, Bayley Humphrey.
The definition, Jeremy, of power.
This is one of the few occasions where TV doesn't do her justice for how big and powerful she's built.
The Undertaker has had big plans for Bayley Humphrey, and with good reason. Take a look at her now. We're witnessing history. Her very first time stepping in to a WWE ring here on LFG, and the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels laid it all out. This is an opportunity to prove yourself, and no better place than right here, right now.
I almost look at Danny and you see the way she's breathing, the nerves may be settling in right now, but you take a look at Humphrey and there is not an ounce of doubt in her eyes.
She throws cheerleaders. She's the one who catches them. Danny Sokleski, a former Tennessee Titans cheerleader.
I think Danny's going to have to figure out a different way.
She's not going to go from the lockup, that's for sure.
Done yet?
You mentioned first match, WWE ring for Humphrey. Do you imagine there's any sort of butterflies? I know how she's looking right now. I know what we're seeing when we stare into her eyes, but you got to imagine there's some sort of nerves.
Absolutely. Not only stepping into the ring, just hitting a brick wall. Danny Sokleski not even budging. Bayley Humphrey, but also remember, Vic, this is an opportunity right now for Bayley Humphrey to make a statement, not only for the LFG audience, but for the fact that she's in front of a crowd for the very first time, in front of Mickie James and The Undertaker standing by backstage watching this matchup.
She's scrappy. I like that about Danny. She's scrappy.
Team captain Penn State for cheerleading has the leadership qualities that someone like a Mickie James would be looking for.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Those leadership qualities are so important, not only in and out of the ring, but certainly how you carry yourself in and around this world. And as we've seen before, Danny Sokleski is a fighter, very, very early in, 6 months into her career here at WWE, and already making a name for herself.
Should mention she's fighting for Team Mickie James. It'll be interesting, though, to see how much she has grown inside the ring. As we mentioned, we've seen her before here in the past on LFG.
Well, that's the great thing about LFG. We're seeing the progression week by week, day after day. You're seeing these stars grow before our very own eyes. A journey put forth by Shawn Michaels and Triple H and The Undertaker, Mickie James, Bully Ray, Booker T. Your legends teaching these future greats the path to greatness.
Another takedown, and if we were awarding points on style, Danny would be far ahead. And, you know, I start to think of NXT superstars such as Sol Ruka, Kalani Jordan, very similar style as Danny. Would you agree with that or disagree? Different sports, obviously, but I'm talking about style in the ring.
Well, it's that style that we've seen so successful for those athletes you just mentioned. And Danny Sikelski's right in line there. And you can bet you're going to see her as a future great here in this industry. Bayley now.
Devastating backbreaker followed by the splash into the cover and a near fall. When we talk about Humphrey, when she signed initially, took social media by storm all around the world when she announces she was coming from Baylor, where, by the way, she teamed with current NXT superstar Danny Palmer to arrive here in NXT and is right now ragdolling the competition.
Well, that's the size, that's the strength, and you can bet the Undertaker's stepping by backstage very pleased with what he's seen so far because those are the specific instructions he is given.
Oh, there you go. With it.
There you
okay.
go. I want to play off what you just said too, JB, because Humphrey is leaning on someone like The Undertaker. What really has stood out about Humphrey that you've heard?
It's the persona. It's her whole approach. It's her level of training, her dedication, her athleticism. It all shines through. And as we're seeing this journey unfold before our very own eyes here on LFG, you're going to spend this week after week seeing the progression as it unfolds right here on LFG.
And for someone like yourself who's been around the business for so many decades, it just has to be mind-boggling to you that some of these athletes are coming in like Humphrey, first match ever, and putting on this sort of fight in this matchup.
Well, that's the thing you see week after week, athlete after athlete that comes through the Performance Center. The level of training, the level of instruction is world-class here. As we're seeing, Danny Sikelski, some of these athletes are just taking to this like fish to water. It's unbelievable to see.
You can say that again, but a fish out of water goes jumping into the top rope, high risk, big splash, cover. Not enough. Humphrey able to power out, and right now we're going to learn a lot about these two athletes because they are in the deep, deep water of this matchup.
Look at Bayley. Look at Bayley Humphrey.
That's a mean-looking face right there.
Well, you talked about
right
flying
there.
before,
Right
now,
there.
trying
She
to
called
crush the cranium.
Crushing the skull. Crushing the skull of Danny Sikelski. Bayley Humphrey victorious here on LFG.
Here is your winner by submission, Bayley Humphrey.
I thought they both represented themselves really well.
I thought they did really, really well.
Yeah.
They kept a good pace, especially for Bayley's first match in front of an audience,
Yes.
too.
I would have taken that match for my first over my own.
Scary power. Not only did you see it with the physique, the incredible physical ability of Bayley, but you saw it in her eyes. You saw that look of determination. Bayley Humphrey victorious. She's 1-0 in the WWE. Congratulations, Bayley Humphrey.
Go find these kids. Excellent. Yeah. Oh my goodness, great.
That looks scary.
Huh? You do look scary. And it like your facials are so on point to what you're doing. That's actually the harder part sometimes than learning moves and stuff like that is learning how to express your face. You guys did exactly what you were supposed to do. How did it feel?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Was so much fun.
I mean, that ain't even a scratch on the surface of what you can do.
Okay.
I mean, you are so unique and so different.
I wanted to make him proud, and I think I did. And so that meant a lot to me because he's someone I've looked up to in the WWE. And so just for him to say, like, as the first match, that was awesome. And he complimented things I didn't even think about, such as my facials or, you know, certain other things. So it was a lot of fun, and it was awesome.
Great job.
Thank you.
Man, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
Thank you. I'm meant to be in this ring. I am.
There's a few little things, and now I'm like, kind of have to watch because I just had to. But I was also concerned about your hips, so I just wanted to make sure you were okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys did good. Yeah. Did good making her look good, you know?
Ultimately, that was Bailey's first match in front of a crowd, my first match in front of a crowd alone. Been here combined less than a year. So what we did out there, I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of her, and I'm really proud of the way everything went.
You're okay, though? Get some ice on your hip. Now's the time to go and heat, ice, whatever.
My back's been pretty bad, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it. When I go home, I'm a whole different person than I am when I walk in here. So in between those ropes, it's just very different than what you do out in the real world as the person that you are. So managing my symptoms at this point, you know, I'm not going to pull myself out of anything. We're going to make it work, and I wasn't going to let it affect me. I was only going to push even harder. Oh my God. Okay, we're good. We're in.
While Danny tends to her back, it's time for Panina and Serena to get some last-minute advice from their coaches.
Butterflies are gonna be there. This is the time to make those butterflies line up and fly straight. You feel me? All right?
So just take a breath, though. Remember, slow down.
Enjoy it. Have fun.
Yeah, have fun out there. Take it all in.
Yes.
Soak it all in.
Looking to keep the mood light, it was time for last looks before heading through the curtain.
We out here having fun. This is a dream.
The action continuing here on LFG.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Phoenix, Arizona, Serena Linton.
No.
There you go.
That's what I've been looking forward to. I've been excited about this.
Linton, an athlete that has been turning heads.
College gymnastics background. This is her very first match in her career. Right now, we're about to see this on Legends and Future Greats. Serena Linton, so proud of her Mexican heritage and so proud to be here competing for the very first time.
I think we're going to be saying that a lot. Very first time. And that's something that's very exciting about this program, LFG.
And her opponent from Seattle, Washington, Panina to the Empire.
Be nasty is what she goes by. Shirley doesn't like coming out second, as we've learned. She likes to be the first athlete to walk through the curtain, the first athlete to step into the ring, because she wants to intimidate her opponent before the bell even rings.
Well, and certainly she's become very quickly good at that. And Panina, otherwise known as P. Nasty. Imagine this, just a year ago, she's representing, I'll give it a chance here. We're going to get a chance in a minute because I'm sure she's going to lay on the offense thick here to Serena Linton, making her debut in WWE. P. Nasty, Panina, just a year ago, competing, representing Samoa in the rugby national team. She got the call, the WWE. She said, sorry, rugby, this is my calling. WWE is where I want to be, and here she is. Less than a year later, competing on LFG.
Ooh.
Well, that's that gymnastics background from Serena Linton.
Not bad, Panina, not bad. You rush it.
Whoa.
You rush it. Slow it down, Panina. Slow it down.
We're going to see not only the debuts we've seen so far, but coming up, Elijah Holyfield making his in-ring debut. Representing the Undertaker and his team of future greats. As right now we're seeing a very proud Booker T.
Come on, Panina. There you go. All right, we're working here. We're working.
He's going to win a couple more Hall of Fame awards just based on trash talk. You can't give him an inch because he's going to kick that door open.
Well, certainly, as we're hearing this great Raves observations by Mickie James and Booker T during this matchup, you have to know the pressure's on for both of these ladies competing on LFG.
Brick wall just shutting Linton down. And again, there's that intimidation we talked about. You brought up a great point. Team Samoa National Olympic Team captain, just to add to that. And she gave it all up to achieve a dream. That is becoming a WWE superstar. Into the cover. Will it be enough? And Linton getting that left shoulder up.
Well, Panina sees what's going on in the industry. Panina sees the success of the bloodline, the success of Roman Reigns, the Samoan heritage. And could she be that next in line? Could she be the next one to step up? Could she be the next future great that we see on Raw or on SmackDown? We're going to wait and see. But this is certainly a good first step on this journey.
A little bit of a fish hook, JB. And
right there on the cheek. Are you kidding me?
I'm looking back right now, just trying to think of the intimidation. She loves to inflict pain, inflict damage, following up massive Samoan-esque headbutt.
You know, Booker T's proud of that and proud of all the future greats on his team. Certainly, Booker T's got a great team with Lee Laurel, Anthony Luke, Jasper Troy, early front runner. You have to think that Booker T is in command, in control. Whereas Serena Linton, part of Team Mickey, a great team in her own right with Troy Yearwood, Chris Island, Danny Sikelski. We've seen some greats emerge from both sides.
Oh, she got no air on that right there. Zero air. Come on.
Oh! Big spinning elbow by Linton.
Is this meant to be a twisty back elbow?
Twisty spear. I don't know.
Into the cover. Might have taken too much time trying to get into the pin.
Come on, guys. Come on. Clean this whole thing up. Come on, Panina. Suplex her in.
Well, P. Nasty has the strength. You take a look at people that have come from the rugby background and their success in this industry. Certainly, we've seen it with Rich Holland.
College gymnast from Arkansas to the top.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, she got the crowd. She got the crowd. Here we go. Running Samoan. Oh, yes, baby. Come on, cover her. Cover her, damn it. Cover her.
Cover. Panina Tolepa. Congratulations. That's going to do it. Wow.
One word that comes to mind. Here is your winner, Panina Tolepa.
Impressive.
Great job, Panina. Great job.
What an incredible debut before the audience.
Wow. Yeah, baby. Uh-huh. Get some, want some.
Shawn Michaels put forth the challenge, and it is being answered match after match here on LFG.
Nerve-wracking, hell yeah. I mean, could be a lot better. Could be a lot better, but it is what it is.
How'd you feel out there?
A little sloppy, but
Rushing. All right? What I saw from the get-go, from the beginning, was you rushing. You got somebody in the ring that's much greener than you. You got to be able to think, how can I slow this down? Because I'm working with someone that's not as experienced as I am. Even though you're just getting started at this, you're further ahead along than she is.
Mm-hmm.
Could you have done better?
Oh yeah.
Could have done a whole lot better. But let's just look at this as a springboard. Good job. All right.
Appreciate you. I'm sorry.
What happened on the Raw match?
I didn't catch you. So then when you went down, I just that's my fault.
No, you're good. I was confused. I didn't know what happened. It's okay.
I just felt like you guys could have done a little bit less. I thought it was over. Y'all had too much, and then there was a moment in there where I felt like you both were like, "Oh, what are we doing?"
Oh yeah. I got lost.
Yeah. You guys got back to it, even though you got like a little lost. You guys
got lost, but we always got back to it.
You got back to it, and just slow down. I know the Hurricanrana, but you didn't have any ups on her, and I don't know if it's because you just went to do the leap one, and it's hard. That's why I do the head scissors out of the corner, because I have the corner to push myself up on, but to just do the running leap one, I have 0 ups, so I can't do it. But I'm like,
I don't know what it was.
she's also tall.
I definitely did not spot
We were
enough.
hitting it in practice. That's why I was like,
It's always the thing that you've practiced a million times that you screw up. That you get.
We was
and
hitting it today.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun just walking out and feeling that, and I could do that for the rest of my life.
With both women's matches in the books, Chris Island and Drake Moreau shared some final words before stepping into the spotlight.
I got you. Ain't this what you've been waiting for?
Chris Island's first match in front of a live crowd. That's next on LFG.
We're ready for a battle as legends and future greats continues.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Drake Moreau.
I've had some experience out there in front of the crowd, and I guess I'm starting to get some sort of a fan base. You know, they got some signs for me, some people doing my dance. Made me just so much more comfortable, you know, that people are behind me.
Bubba Ray Dudley presents this man, Drake Moreau, as part of his team. If you check out his Instagram, he's undefeated against alligators. Yes, this man has wrestled alligators tonight. He's wrestling Chris Island, completely different beast.
And this is Chris's first match, right? In front of people.
His first match in front of people.
All right.
And his opponent from Beckerville, California, Chris Island.
JB, someone we're very familiar with here on LFG, and certainly we've seen the growth of Chris Island in and out of the ring.
Thanks to Mickey James, we've seen growth from Chris Island. Not only he comes to us from a college wrestling background, pre-med student, 8-time All-American in high school. This kid is a stud, 21 years of age, and already showing signs of a future great. Now his opponent tonight, Drake Moreau, has more experience, but this is his opportunity to show what he can do, and it's the opportunity for Chris Island here in front of a crowd for the very first time to show what kind of a reaction he could get. Legends and future greats.
I'll bring up the word you just used when it came to experience. Do you think the experience factor is really going to play out in this matchup?
Well, it certainly has to. You have to think that not only the experience given to him, the advice from Bubba Ray Dudley, but the fact that he's been in front of this crowd before, whereas Chris Island making his in-ring debut in front of an audience, it's got to be nerve-wracking. Not only that, but you have all the legends watching backstage, your peers, everybody evaluating every single move. Has to be nerve-wracking.
In control of this matchup right now, a 3-year starter at SMU. Shoulders down, quick kick out, nice counter by Island, but he goes right back in to that side headlock. And Drake, 6'9", nearly 300 pounds, just bulldozing Island.
Well, let's be honest, up until this point, he'd be the first to tell you, Drake Moreau is not really stuck out from the pack yet, but this is his opportunity. And he told me earlier this is going to be the match that breaks him away from the pack.
Whoa!
Okay. Get up on your feet and fire up, kid.
Oh, what a right hand by Island. And, you know, when it comes to Chris Island, we're always used to seeing a smile on his face, jovial. Looks like he's done playing games right now.
Well, he's had enough, and we kind of forecasted this. Mickey James said if it's not going your direction, take it another direction. I think we're seeing that advice being played out and implemented right before our very own eyes.
I wonder why he's throwing forearms.
I always thought forearms looked small,
Yeah.
unless you're really great at throwing forearms.
Oh, strap is coming down. Strap's coming down.
I just got here. Island looking to be molded, and the person molding him, Mickey James.
Well, a great legend for Chris Island to have in his corner. But, you know, let's just not forget, just not even 8 months ago, this man was competing for Cal Baptist University.
Into the cover, and something to keep our eye on is able to kick out is a situation right now with the neck. Well, and I'm looking at the official right now. Give props to our official in this matchup, realizing something maybe was wrong, made sure we were able to continue in this matchup. Short arm clothesline, another cover, another count, another near fall.
Well, as we've seen before, this is such an important part, the training, what goes into it day after day, year after year to hone your craft inside the ring.
Drake is our baby face. His face is completely covered up, you know. It's tiny, but it means so much.
Yeah.
You mentioned Island being a pre-med student. He's smart enough to know that when there's a bullseye placed on the body, you have to attack, attack, attack.
Well, there's no doubt about it. We've seen a bit of a change, a little bit more of a relentless attitude from Chris Island, and he's just trying to find his way. We've seen this journey from the day one he appeared.
Oh! Face first goes Island, and certainly now it is Island who is rocked. Drake back to his feet, and a big boot.
Well, Drake Moreau turning the tide in his own right. You saw the look in his eyes. Fire inside that was ignited.
And Moreau now hoisting up inverted atomic drop. Doing a little bit of a shimmy, and here's the shake and another boot. Able to block out the pain, because adrenaline will make a man do crazy things. Caught Island. Chris going for the ride. Big, massive choke slam. And Team Bubba victorious.
Here is your winner, Drake Moreau.
Bayou boys out in full effect here tonight.
I think Chris did well for his first match.
Our legends going to be laying down their thoughts. Who performed the best, who outshine the other, who wins this edition of LFG. We're going to find out. Is it Drake Moreau? Is it Chris Island? A great showing and more yet to come.
High five.
High five.
Hey, they was talking, huh? They was talking to the kid, huh? They was talking to the kid, huh?
Good.
Real talk.
Good?
Hell yeah. Easy money, man.
Awesome, dude.
Bro,
You did
appreciate
awesome.
you, dog.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, bro, that was fun.
Felt great, bro. Hey, that was everything I could ask for. They was responsive. They was rocking with it. I built him up. I built myself up. They believed in it. That's having you believe in the promise of the promised child, it will come true. So they believed in it. I'm just happy. I can't be any more happy.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
It was good.
Okay.
Good job.
All right, then.
Yeah.
All right, then.
All right, then.
On the forearms, you know,
Yes, sir.
like they look good. You got it. You know what I mean.
I gotta turn my hips.
You got to hip into it. So I'm
I know, and slow back and then come in. You're right.
Me and Mickey were saying the punches look good, the forearms didn't.
Okay.
Because they were small. You guys were so tight to one another that there was no, there was no Shakespeare. There was no body language. The people in the 300 section.
You know what I mean? And you'd know how to put everything behind it. You know what I mean? So yeah. So that was one of those things, just a small thing.
1,000%.
Thank you so much.
You got it.
I thought you worked well together, though.
Yeah, I thought you guys had good chemistry.
Yeah, bro, I had a great
Were you
time.
mad that he was a better dancer than you?
Oh, just a little bit. I still hold it back when I'm
You
out.
got
You definitely did.
3 down and 1 to go. It is now time for the LFG main event as Anthony and Elijah get set to step out in front of the audience.
You know the job. You know the task. Everything in this business is always going to be a test. It's a test.
It's a surreal feeling. The whole process, just getting close to showtime, you're walking back, you're running through it in your head. You already ran through it like 100 times, so now you're like, it's nothing else I can do. It's just time to go.
All right, here we go, man.
What a night it has been here on Legends and Future Greats.
Courtesy of the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels putting the pressure on these future greats, performing in front of a jam-packed crowd here tonight.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Sacramento, California.
Oh, baby. You got the lovely, oh, my God. Ducky, quack, quack. That right there, that's a motivator. That's a motivator.
Talk about pressure on Anthony Luke's fiance. Monday Night Raw's Maxine Dupree got a great seat to see Anthony Luke go up against Elijah Holyfield.
Well, certainly earlier in the season, a lot of the future greats were giving him a hard time about Maxine Dupree, his status, her status. This is his time to shine. This is his time to carve out a name for himself, and what a platform to do it here on Legends and Future Greats.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 234 pounds, Elijah Holyfield.
Well, the tension has been building here on LFG. The nerves must be through the roof for this man, his singles debut here in the WWE.
Well, imagine the pressure being put on Elijah Holyfield. This opportunity to perform in front of a great crowd here, not only with your legends watching on, moms in attendance. A big opportunity here with the world watching for Elijah Holyfield and his hand-chosen dance partner in this matchup, Anthony Luke.
Well, I'm glad you bring that up because I know this pose down's going on right now. Two alpha males squaring off. It's quite the draw, though, for Holyfield.
It really is, and, you know, the respect, the insight to know that to shine in this ring, it's a two-person game. And
beautiful side headlock.
Work the headlock like that's what you wanted. There you go.
Now to bring this up again, you've kind of touched on it right now. Quite the atmosphere that's been all night long. Jam-packed LFG arena right now with Anthony Luke in control. You brought up family early on. You talked about the fiance of Anthony Luke. Elijah Holyfield's mother is in attendance. She's excited to see her son's first match.
I had a chance to speak with her earlier in the night, a lovely woman, and obviously she's followed his career along the way. She's been there on the sidelines of the football field, but not a chance like this, not an opportunity to perform for the first time in front of a great crowd here before The Undertaker, his mentor, and of course these great fans in attendance.
Well, this has been a very newsworthy episode of LFG.
Well, earlier tonight we saw Bailey Humphrey looking so impressive in her debut, defeating Danny Sikelski. We also saw Drake Moreau defeat Chris Island and Panina defeating Serena Linton. Now it's Elijah Holyfield's to shine.
Oh, look at your work. Look at that. There you go.
I like that. A little stalking action. Like a little stalking action.
He didn't look at the crowd or nothing, man. Boom. Look at that.
Cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out. Brought up P Nasty. I mean, there's a nasty side to Elijah Holyfield along with Anthony Luke. I think for someone who likes to talk a lot. Oh!
All right.
Not bad.
Some good heel
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
He's gonna be a pretty good heel.
Well, that certainly will open the door for Anthony Luke. Wise beyond his years, depending on who you ask.
Well, if you ask Booker T, he has two diamonds in Anthony Luke and Jasper Troy, his monster, as he claims.
See, next time, I just need him to point at the sky. Next time, point at the sky for me. Beautiful work there, kid. Grab a hold.
Look, he's selling his face. That's good, man. Look at that's instinct right there.
Well, we have seen, of course, throughout this entire process, a lot of the future greats throwing jabs, throwing barbs.
Come on, JB, talk about throwing jabs. He trying to box a Holyfield?
There you go. No, that's I don't know if you will. There you go. There you go.
No. Oh, some of those.
Not a bad story.
No, it ain't a bad story. Look at that.
Not a bad story.
Trying to break Anthony Luke down on the inside, maybe crack a rib. If you can't breathe, you can't compete. And Holyfield knows that. Swing and a miss by Luke. Right back in, and look at Holyfield go.
That's in his blood, no doubt about it. Now keep in mind, this is his very first matchup in singles competition. His entire career coming to fruition here, and this opportunity is a cover by Anthony Luke. And
another kick out is there we talked about. Elijah Holyfield's mom, family here in attendance, a look of worry because as much as his first matchup, mom doesn't even know what to expect. You know what to expect on a football field. You know what to expect in a boxing ring. You don't know what's going to happen inside the squared circle.
And both men's coaches are backstage watching this matchup very closely. We saw some great last-minute advice, some pep talks before the match.
Dude, he's spot on here. Look at that, nice back body drop.
So far, Elijah Holyfield looks very comfortable inside that ring.
Another big right hand, and now it seems that maybe he was able to weather that early storm from Anthony Luke. He has found his footing. He's found his foot on the gas, and now Holyfield looking to push the pace here on LFG.
I didn't do this good in my first match.
Of course not.
Look at the strength. I mean, this place is electric. Cover. As big of a moment as this is for Holyfield, same for Anthony Luke. Can Luke be the one that ruins, spoils this debut? From behind, shoulders down, Holyfield got him!
Oh, hey, you gotta look good, man.
No, he looked real good.
They both did. I'm really proud for both of them.
Holyfield did a damn good job, let's say. He did a damn good job.
There you go. Give your mama some love. There you go.
The butterflies the size of eagles. No longer there for Elijah Holyfield, who picks up the win. And quite a moment right here and right now on LFG.
Exactly. Killed it, man. Dude, how'd that feel? Awesome, man. First match. We'll give your partner some love. Go time. Great job, man. Led it through, man. You guys should be very proud of that. So proud of you guys, man. The Ali shuffle, that was right? You were feeling that too. He thought he was whooping your ass. And I told, and Book, you know, obviously is just singing your praises left and right. And I said, all right, watch this right here. I said, you about to get that ass right now. Punches, the boom. I mean, you eating them ribs. I know they were stiff.
That's fine. I'd rather it be like that.
No, dude.
It's easier for me to sell.
Dude. The way you sold, him selling on the move, and your pace going after him, that's money. That's what you, I mean, that's the right there. That's the that people pay money to see. So, I'm so proud of you, dude. I really do. Hey.
Oh my God, you did excellent. I was so nervous. Oh my God. You did that.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. I'm nervous.
I'm worried. No, that was good. Like, I was nervous at first.
It's about the team when you play football. This is about me. This is about my moment now. And I'm soaking it all in. It was amazing. It's nothing like it. I love it.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Oh, hi. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're my baby.
Your son, your big baby killed it out there tonight. You have no idea being here just a short amount of time that he's been here, and to go out and do that is next level.
Anthony, I just want to say this first off, bro. I appreciate you for taking me on. I appreciate you for showing me things along the way. I appreciate everything, man. And I hope wish nothing but the best for you, and I hope we get to work again, big dog. My dog.
Following a surreal day for these PC athletes, it was time for the future greats to hear the final results.
First of all, fantastic job today. First time being in front of a crowd. Feel the difference? Feel good? You want more of it? This is the very beginning. Think about the scope and the arc of everybody's career here. If you could attain what they attained, not a bad damn gig to have, right? Still, it comes down to a point for one man and one woman. Gonna start with you, Booker. What do you say?
You know, I'm gonna make this quick. You know, who went out and did the best in their first outing. You know, from the men's side, I gotta commend my man Anthony Luke for going out there and taking care of business and being a general in that ring. But I would have to give my vote to Elijah. Elijah went out, had a hell of a first match.
Look, come on, dog. How you not gonna vote for me? You knew how hard it is to guide a match? That's crazy.
And the same for the ladies. Danny, you're incredible. But Bailey, give Danny a pat on the back because you're going to get my vote.
To the guys that had their first match and who you had it with, you should probably take them out to dinner. Realize and appreciate the importance that those of you that had somebody leading you through your first match. I can promise every one of you that had a first match, it was 100 times better than my first. I hate to be like Buck, but I'm voting for Elijah. Again, Tony, thank you for that. And my vote for the women goes to Bailey. Danny, thank you.
All right, so it is 2 votes for Elijah and 2 votes for Bailey.
You guys have voted for Elijah, and I love you, Elijah. I think you're great. But I'm going to have to vote for my boy, Chris. I think the people loved you out there for his first showing in front of people. I thought you did a great job. And as far as the ladies go, Serena, I wanted it to be you so badly. I adore you, but it got a little wonky, it got a little sloppy.
That was an absolute fest. Sitting there and watching this match was incredibly difficult. And I feel sorry for the crowd that had to witness that.
Danny, you had quite a task in front of you, and I'm really, really proud of you from our team. So my vote, as far as first ever matches, is going to have to go to Bailey.
I'm giving my vote to Elijah for the men, and Bailey, I'm giving you my vote for the women.
The crowd chanted Holyfield, and that's all I can really say. I mean, for me, they had to chant what I gave them. For him, they had to chant who he is.
Whoa, my goodness. Holy cow. Like, I'm not mistaken, right? That is a clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
For The Undertaker.
These are 2 points?
2 points for The Undertaker.
After securing both points this week, Team Undertaker moves into a tie with Team Booker for the lead at 4 points apiece.
Obviously, Bailey, congratulations on the women's side, and Elijah on the men's side, congratulations. Hell of a day. And The Undertaker, once again, pulling away. And Book ain't happy.
Well, like I told Booker, I said there's sometimes you got sprinters, and then sometimes you got marathon runners, right? This is the long game. You got to play the long game.
There's no way Elijah Holyfield could have did what he did without Anthony Luke.
I'm done being nice. Y'all about to see the truth. Anthony Luke, there's no way you can stop him because I'm going to the top.
Got the point. Finally getting a chance to go wrestle and getting the point for my team. And now I just want to get as many points as we can so we can win this thing, man.
I did not expect it to be a clean sweep at all. I was shocked. Like, I just kind of stood there and I was like, oh my gosh. It didn't really even hit me till the end.
Now I have expectations. I know what they're capable of, so I'm going to expect their very best, and if they don't give it, then they're going to have hell to pay. I really want that LFG belt.
Next time on LFG.
Let's go. I have 0 points. Nil, not a zilch.
Our guest is headlining WrestleMania, defending the World Heavyweight Championship.
Show me how you're going to grind over the next years to become one of the greatest. So you get on the level where you can confront somebody like me. But before that, you shut your mouth and listen.